church in the city. I got a civil right. They want to conspire. That same dude, he tried to hit me with this now. But you know what? I kept going because you got racism of a black man to do anything another white man to tell him to do. I realized it in Atlanta. Somebody tell somebody to do something and they do it. Go right into jail. So nobody got time for that shit. You know, nigga, my stepdaddy got his own issues. I'm not out to argue with no other person when they got a black and white racism issues. You got your own opinion. You got your own opinion. I just had to deal with somebody walking in my back. You talking about they ain't gonna give it to you. No, they ain't gonna give it to y'all acting like a fucking racism. Y'all trying to terror. Hey, same thing that's going on is going on now. Hey, you ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna keep winning. Same thing that's going on. You ain't gonna keep lying and trying to steal again. I filed a civil rights on that black racist piece of shit ass. I want to see what that racist ass Texas gonna do now. I want to see what they gonna do now. I want to see what the black motherfuckers gonna do now with Governor Abbott. Racist ass. $5 to $30 million to conspiracy to hit the punch with church in the city because they got a fucking racist problem. I've been down to no racist man. They don't want change. God said we gonna change it. We gonna change it. We gonna change it. My stepdaddy got his own fucking problem. See, I warned him. Church in the city, I warned that nigga. I warned him. I warned him. I want them to know I warned him. Ain't nobody no motherfucking snitch. I keep warning motherfuckers. I keep warning them. I'm warning them. Old black racist ass. I keep warning the motherfucker. Hoes wanna act like that? Hey, she looking. You gonna give me my fucking money? I meant that. I meant that, Yellow Breezy. Coward ass. Y'all wanna act racist? I'ma show you something, bitch. I'ma show you something. I want my money. I just sued the state of Texas again. I'm not gonna keep letting people. You got your thing, you walk around here. I'm observing every fucking body, man. I'm observing everybody. I told you no. I'm observing everybody. Now, if I tell a racist motherfucking no, I tell a racist motherfucking no. You black racist motherfucker, that nigga can conspire you. When they look at that camera, that same dude with the brown shirt, I ain't trying to argue with a black racist motherfucker. I ain't trying to argue with him. Oh, they just talking about they ain't gonna give it to him acting like that. No, you're losing, baby. I'm on the civil rights against the state of Texas racism. 5 to 30 million for conspiracy. And it dude with the brown shirt that was in church in the city today. We being patient. That's all it is, being patient. And this woman looking, get the fuck out my face, ho. When you with those dumbass niggas, I'm warning Yellow Breeze and them. I'm warning everybody. I'm keep warning them. They're gonna make this much more harder than they have to be. Trying to make me lose my cool from racism. And I'm warning them. That nigga got something to say, talking about somebody, get the fuck out my face, man. When racism got their own fucking opinion. Get the fuck out my face when black niggas doing that dumb shit. And they keep trying me, Yellow Breeze and them. Keep trying me, that bitch. Get the fuck out my face when I want my fucking money and walk away. Governor Abbott can make this the easy way or the hard way, dealing with that dumbass Dallas. I don't care about that and all of here. And he got to say, because at the end of the day, these racist fuckers care about themselves. And that's what they want you to do. Everybody, that's what you gotta watch these YouTube bloggers, guys. You gotta watch because the community and society care about themselves. And you have to watch what these rappers and what these people, Angel Marie and everybody tell you. No. Because at the end of the day, after you done pick the bite and your family done abuse you and all the rest of that friend, and you done pick the fight, the community care about themselves. And you got to understand that. Me and Ice Cube talked about this on Twitter, okay? I had my input about him, what he says about it on Twitter. I had my input about the situation on Twitter when he was talking about it, when I was talking to the women basketball about the ideas in the football league about this. So we had the idea where we can talk about these kind of things. But don't let the society act like they with you and you listening to Angel Marie and it's not as that simple as it is. Because you got people that want to take advantage of you. They don't give a damn about you. And people call you something because you fight for something. And he got a problem. You can't let people that's coming in your way with racism, and I'm fighting for my motherfucking justice. I don't care what my stepdad and them say. I don't care what the black man is saying. I'm not gonna be in competition with nobody where I should be where I'm at in my money. And you gotta communicate somebody in that, oh, baby, I didn't study the law. I didn't study the law. So the more bullshit on my civil rights, I'm not gonna deal with a man that's gonna say he a snitch, and I know my civil rights. I know my civil rights against black hip hop. I get Dallas racist ass, and I have black and white and Mexican trying to say it. My stepdaddy don't know a damn thing when I signed my contract with Walmart. That dumbass black people and Yellow Breezy trying to ruin me. Shut the fuck up, you racist ass nigga. So, he had another person. I know my civil rights. Baby, I'm pretty smart. So all I have to do is keep going to the civil rights, age, disability, and putting all of that in there. I'm not going to let a dumbass person that's going to do all of that shit. I'm not going to let a person opinion. My stepdaddy got his own one, but our black got a problem. I'm not got to argue with a conniving ass niggas. And black people. Now, Governor Abbott let this stuff go on for too long. I'm not going to argue with black people. You can't argue with racism. So he can say what he wants at the end of the day. And that police asked me if you had a problem with your... No, bitch, get the fuck. You in your city. That's what you want. And I'm going to tell the civil rights and the Justice Department with that conniving ass police officer. Where you want to get money off somebody again while y'all racist ass. And I'm warning you, Texas. That's why I got all my ducks in a row. That's why the same thing that Yellow Breezy and Trap Boy Freddy and Dallas want to steal from me. You keep looking. You keep acting normal behavior. And I'm watching your spirit behavior. You ain't acting nowhere nimble when I study your body motion. I got your eyes on your body motion. You ain't normal, partner. And your spirit behavior tells everything. I read you, and I read the spirit. For that blood, this a few minutes ago. So, I don't want to hear nobody saying the nigga saying, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to deal with that black girl coming. I'm not going to deal with it. Everybody got their own opinion. I told this man no. I told my stepdaddy no. I told him no. If I tell him no about a black motherfucker and going out there to a job, they got a racist issue in a community that don't want to change, no. You can say names all you fucking want, snitch. And the more you say snitch, bitch, that's a racist black word. I'm going to call it for what it is. They got people in UK that asked to be on my team. And I'm not about to let no Texas ruin it for me because they selfish. Trump know too much. This wouldn't have happened if that dumbass courtroom would have tried to play me. All this wouldn't been going on. You hear me? And then lady and them acting up, bitch, I told you leave me alone. Y'all white women, y'all black women got y'all own, y'all picking these niggas, get the fuck out of my face. I'm asking the motherfucker to stay away. I'm getting tired of dealing with black racism in these businesses. And the motherfucker got something to say about it. I'm not following by your rules anymore. I'm not following by a black man that got something to say in the business. And Church in the City is pushing it. They are pushing it. They are pushing it. They are pushing it. I want nothing to do with them. Yellow Breeze and them know about it. That's their fucking fault. That their community fault. A body come up missing. God said you got nobody to blame but yourself. Sick of the shit. Hire some help. Get rid of these niggas. Fuck what it was. It's too late for all that lovey-dovey shit. I'm your brother shit. I fuck with the mob and I got ties. I'm tired of it. God tired of it. God said I fuck with the mob and he got ties. He tired of it. He tired of it in Church in the City stepping on holy grounds. I'm not out to deal with people got their opinion. Yellow Breeze can go to hell, God said. And Trap Boy Freddy, I want nothing to do with them. Hey, that's another 30 minutes. I'm going to let God do all my work, but they want to call you a snitch because you want to give black people a satisfaction of hate. I don't want to hear that shit. You say racist words towards me, and you expect me not to fight? You got me all the way fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up in Carrollton too. What happened in Carrollton Garland? You expect me not to fight? You expect me by our own black people want to sit up there and shut our mouth with racism and hatred? You know that Attorney General spoke about something, what black people killing black people. You know he was right? Usually he had the right to say it. And black motherfuckers denied it. Like Yellow Breeze and they racist ass. And no Cliff. And a Church in the City trying me. And I warned them. I keep warning them, right? So people think he ain't gonna get nothing after like that. No, they ain't gonna get nothing if they keep stealing. The ball is my court. And they don't even know. Because black people, because the damn community think about their damn self. God said, you fucking with the right one, racism. Texas, you fucking with the right one. This why I got the civil rights against the state of Texas. They don't want a black person to stand up. They don't want that. I want all of me, bitch. I want all of me. You better find some way to come in. But these black ass niggas watching with that hoe that threatened me. And I'm going to show him something. Because he think he's slick. And I have warned everybody. And they keep testing me. So he got something to say. That's his problem, man. Oh, yeah, that's his problem with black people. That's his problem. I want my fucking money, you racist liars. And let me leave. You a piece of shit. And your black people got a problem in Dallas and Houston. And then y'all want to talk about a code. Get the fuck when that mayor won an election off of racism words. Then you want me not to stand? Why are black people still fighting for land? Senator Harris already did what she said what she was going to do. She already kept her word. I know what I'm going to do. She already kept her word and got with Lil Wayne. And you know what I did? I went to the election on the Dallas election office and filed the civil rights on the Trump voters that talk about their tax dollars. We can do this the easy way and we can do this the hard way. Hey, how you doing? Hola. What's up? I don't got no problem. This Mexican guy, he worked in Irving. He's one of my good pals, man. And he worked in Irving with me. And he taught me how to make coffee. I don't have no problem. He taught me how to, by sitting up there working with a Mexican, that was the most experience I had ever at that factory in Irving. And me and him had the most friendly, like, we made pounds of coffee, and the factory, it was pretty okay, but it started to get worse with the manager. But me and him had that good relationship. And us, while we was making coffee and while we had that good time, I just think, man, it just in Irving, it was pretty good, man. And I looked at him, and it reminded me of this guy in Irving. You know, different people don't do you different things. And I ran into good people, I ran into bad people. And sometimes you have to understand when you run into good people and you run into bad people. But I'm not going to stand for those things with things constantly going on and those format plans. I'm not going to constantly deal with that. And we got to know where we can win at, and we know about civil rights. You got to be able to play the game. If they're going to lie and say you crazy and racism going to try to deny you, you got to be able to know the system. So I gave Governor Abbott a chance. And then I had to step it up a little bit more. So they made me go on the civil rights. So they made me do with things that needed to be done. No, it depends how the courtroom act. And that's going to be an act of racism against the black and the white court system and the Texas community if I get arrested. So we play, you know, Trump said something, I love uneducated people. I was knowledge. Oh, I got to thank my teachers, Miss Chastity and them at Newman Smith. I really got to thank my teachers because they played the very part of me knowing where I have to go and know what I have to do. An activist, right? My teacher and them played the big part, Miss Chastity, Miss Lynn, and all the rest of my teachers. Boy, oh, I got to thank them for the lesson. And he's still over here. Boy, look, he's still following. You're still not learning. You see, he's still not learning. Come on, he's still not learning. First, now in the hospital, he's still not learning, huh? Come on, God. God said, come on, how can we win more? God said, how can we win? Come on, man. Come on. Hey, I'm not letting people get in my way, man. I'm not letting people get in my way. That's on their problem. They tried me to avoid. Hey, they making it more worse on themselves. And trust me, after they do something, they getting 50 years. That's and hey, I warned them. So after they do something, they get 50 years. After a hit. I warn them, everybody, because once you give them a warning, he's coming over. Once you give them a warning, it turned into something. But it's time for us to go in a new direction right now.